Hi, thank you so much for being with me today. I just wanted to say a couple things about the Embody Love movement and the work that we do and how you can get involved and use it in your own life and support this powerful movement. So first and foremost, I'd just like to say that my name is Minta, Allred, and I'm a facilitator and a trainer for the nonprofit organization. And we work with girls, teens, and adult women around body image, societal perception of beauty, the impact it has on our self-worth, and ultimately the detriment it has in our relationships, our connection with others, and our overall contribution or purpose in the world, kind of how we go out and engage in this world we live in. And when I say girls and women, I definitely want to include any being that identifies as female is fully represented in this organization. So basically, it's a 2 to 3 hour transformational workshop. It looks a little different for the young girls, 7 to 11-year-olds. It's basically the exact same curriculum for teenage and adult women. It's amazing how much gunk we've accumulated by the time we're a teen already. I've had groups with 18-year-olds to 65-year-old women in the same room, and the conversation is always so dense, so beautiful, so transformative, and so interrelating, even with that kind of age gap. And for myself personally, I got involved with this work because I spent 6 years in Los Angeles. I was involved a little bit in the print modeling and commercial industry, and very quickly learned how much societal influence has an impact on how we value ourselves and how we engage with others. And because of that, I felt very disconnected and separate from women a lot. I never knew how to quite have a healthy, positive relationship with women. There always felt like there was a competitive aspect, comparative aspect, just that level of insecurity that we carry around and how it becomes such a fog and kind of this wall between our ability to be with one another. Once I sat in a circle with women in this environment, working through this curriculum together, it's unbelievable. It's this veil is removed, this veil is lifted. There's already this common ground immediately in the experience from our first experience, our first exploration we do together. It's a little practice called See and Be Seen. And immediately you recognize this sense of community. Again, even if it's an 18-year-old all the way up to a 65 or 70-year-old woman in the room. And we're then together as women in an experience where we share some commonality. There's nothing that really separates us in that room. And that has been absolutely addicting to me. So I've offered over 20 workshops, and now I train women to offer these workshops themselves. And if you'd like to get involved, consider joining a workshop, sending a girlfriend, sending a teen my way. And you can look at embodylovemovement.org for opportunities to donate or get involved with other fundraisers and nonprofit stuff they do. We have One Love Fits All on my shirt here, which is one of the fundraising programs that they do with Embody Love Movement. And you can also find out more about me on Facebook through Yoga with Minta or Embody Love Movement. Thank you very much for sharing that with me today. Namaste.